Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to this episode of Versus, we here at Macho Movie Madness would like to thank you. Because 2 hours before we were to sit down and record this, we hit 1,000 subs. So before we get to Steven Seagal doing what he does best, and that's snapping arms and yet somehow running like a girly man, we thought we'd take the time to say thank you for all the likes, comments, and subs. Here's to the next 1,000.
Ooh, yeah. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Macho Movie Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I am Brandon. Alongside me always is Andrew. We got Kenny here with us today. We are hitting 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That is awesome. After all these years, there's been at least enough people who watch B movies and these crazy action movies with these old movies with us. It's been a long time. Of course, we did quit for a little while.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yes, thank you to everybody, and hopefully this is...
As a surprise, you get Steven Seagal.
Yeah, as a surprise. Congratulations.
The gift that keeps on giving if you ask his female coworkers.
That's right.
He's a badass.
Yeah,
if you don't believe us, just ask him.
Yeah, that's right. If you don't believe him, just ask him, he'll tell you. Today, on our Steven Seagal versus, we have got Marked for Death versus Out for Justice. And Out for Justice is actually one of my favorite Seagal movies. So.
Well, didn't you say Marked for Death was one of yours?
It was. Yeah.
I think I'm caught in the middle somewhere.
Yeah,
so.
it was up there pretty high on my list. I think it's kind of fell down a smidge.
Yeah,
but
it's never going to top Hard to Kill for me. Nothing's going to top Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill's my favorite.
And Under Siege. Hard to Kill and Under Siege are so
Hard to Kill's
good.
it. Yeah.
But anyway, Marked for Death came out in 1990. Out for Justice was 91. Marked for Death was directed by Dwight H. Little, who also directed Halloween 4 and Showdown.
Yes.
That's awesome. John Flynn directed Out for Justice. The budget on Marked for Death was $12 million. The budget for Out for Justice was $14, so just a little higher. And one raked in $58 million. The other, Out for Justice, raked in $39. So it cost a little bit more, made a little less. Marked for Death did a little bit better. It's the same year as Hard to Kill.
Yeah.
I believe. So he's still it. Which really Seagal was it until Seagal. I keep saying Seagal. Seagal was it until probably the mid '90s. Really.
Yeah.
They had some good shit until then, and then he started to taper off.
Yeah. I think after Glimmer Man, it kind of
Which I didn't hate when I finally watched it.
No.
It's not that bad.
Nope.
Anyway, this is kind of normal. We haven't done a little versus in a while, it feels like.
No.
But just normal thing here. We go through different categories, usually about 5 of them, and we determine in those 5 categories, whoever gets the most wins the versus.
You get nothing.
And you get absolutely nothing for it other than just a good time.
Sir.
Yeah. Good time with us. Today's categories are, as per usual for an action movie, a story, setting, acting, which we all know how acting is in action movies. It's top notch. Action/kills. And the last category today usually is our wild card category. We have best villains. So, do we have anything else to say about anything?
Nope. Let's start snapping arms.
All right, let's do it. Cashing checks and snapping the necks. Let's start off with story. Do we want to go over story real quick on these?
Just real briefly. So the story for Marked for Death is he's a DEA agent who is asked to take some time off. And so he goes back to his old neighborhood in the Chicago suburbs and meets up with his old buddy Keith David there. And things aren't what they used to be. You've got Jamaican drug lords coming in and taking over. And he interjects himself and gets marked for death.
Yeah.
And so it's the two of them.
Hence the name.
Yeah, the two of them and their Jamaican friend taking down Screwface in this game, pretty much.
Screwface. What a wild name.
And then Out for Justice, Richie killed Bobby Lupo.
He did.
Seagal's partner in that movie. And it's just basically a vendetta to get Richie. And he goes through and wades through like all his informants and confidants and everything trying to get to him. And it's just a straight up revenge plot.
Yeah. We like those. It's William Forsythe, too.
Yeah.
Who did a great job.
Awesome job.
Yeah, very despicable in this movie.
Yeah. He's despicable in like almost everything. So, who wants to go first on this pick?
So, everything in these two movies makes me want to go Marked for Death, But there's one thing that wasn't shored up in Marked for Death. It's like, what? How did they not do this? So early in the movie, there's a drive-by where Danielle Harris, his niece, gets shot.
Yes.
And she ends up in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, she's in critical condition, and you keep waiting at the end of the movie for
to pop back
there to be a payoff, and there's nothing at all. There's like 12 minutes left. I'm watching it yesterday, and I'm like, he still hasn't killed Screwface yet, and he's still got to get back to the hospital. No hospital. No nothing.
No,
we don't know if she lived.
She's stable. We do know she lived. We just don't know. Like, she never got her, wake up moment or anything.
Yeah.
Well,
so what it was
ringer.
So when he went to the chick's house to find out information on Screwface and his gang, he called his sister and woke her up, and that's right before she got almost got killed.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she's fine, she's stable now. But I thought I'd come home and get some sleep, and that's all you heard. So she's okay, but still. You don't see her again.
Yeah. For that reason, it just didn't sit well with me. I'm going to go with the more straightforward revenge plot, and I'm going Out for Justice on that one.
Okay. Out for Justice goes to Andrew. What say you, Kenny?
Oh, boy. Out for Justice, it kind of had the same thing. We don't know why Richie did Bobby Lupo.
No, not really.
Yeah, it's true. He just did him.
Or why he killed anybody in that movie.
No.
He was just on drugs. And
why'd he kill the woman?
Right.
Yeah. Just a stone cold killer.
No, but I'm going to go Out for Justice also.
Yeah. I like good revenge plots.
Yeah.
This one's not too bad, though, because you've got John Hatcher in Marked for Death. His character is retired. He's tired of his job at the DEA. He just sees that every time they try to do anything, somebody else rises up and doing it. He's doing it for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm sick of this shit. My buddy I got another partner killed. I'm done. So he went home and retired. And you got Keith David, which is awesome because he's in everything. That was kind of a cool deal. I wish they would have touched more on these drugs, like maybe like killing kids or something. Like they did it a little bit more, but I think they should have had a little bit more involvement.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter either way. I like this too. I like the trying to retire cop.
Oh yeah,
getting sucked back into something. I was not a big fan of the Jamaican gang. I just wasn't. It was all right. It's different.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What you mean, man?
Who do it to White Boy Hatcher?
I want him dead. Oh god, the broken English. I get it. It's like it killed me. Yeah. It killed me a little bit. Like, good lord.
I loved that.
And me and Kenny were talking.
I loved it.
What were we talking about yesterday as far as Jamaican gangs in 1990?
Oh yeah, Predator 2 come out.
Oh, I think that gang was way better.
And yeah, King Willie's gang, I think, far more superior.
Yeah, than Screwface.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
They wouldn't have got taken down by one man.
No, I feel like it took a Predator.
Yeah, it took a Predator and Danny Glover.
Yeah. No, so not just one man. And I am boldly saying that Danny Glover would kick Steven Seagal's ass.
More
all
than
day,
likely.
Every day.
Yeah.
Twice on Sunday.
Too old for this shit or not.
Yeah, that's right. He's just been revoked. I guess it doesn't really matter what I pick at this point because you guys, it's 2-1. But I'm gonna still say Out for Justice. I like that. I love Out for Justice. I've seen it multiple times. And Marked for Death is decent, but I think I like Out for Justice more.
Well, you also had Keith David's character, just a high school football coach, and then the next
old friend. I don't remember there being a lot of backstory there, so it felt a little shoehorned. Like, it felt a little forced. As much as I love Keith David, his character felt a little forced.
Yeah. Next thing you know, he's just rolling with a shotgun, trying to take down.
Yeah, right. I'm like, dude, I don't know if he belongs as well. I get it. He wants to stand up and do something, and he's his friend, and that's why he's there. It's a weird, convenient plot. But you are, at the end of the day, your old friend, your high school coach. I don't know if there was any background. They were
both in the Army or something.
Okay,
together.
So there's a little bit of background.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's more acceptable.
There's a picture. That's all they allude to.
Okay, well, that's more acceptable, I guess. But he's tired of his kids. I think his nephew or somebody died.
Oh, his best player.
Player. Oh, yeah, his best player. Yeah. God dang, I got to clean up this town. My players are dying.
Too.
Let's go to setting. We've got Mexico in Marked for Death. We got Jamaica, and we got Chicago, right? The Chicago? Suburbs of Chicago. Yeah. And then we got Brooklyn in Out for Justice. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going Mark for Death.
I was going to say, I know where this is going.
I don't give a shit about Brooklyn.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
And so that's me also.
I'd like...
Yeah, I would rather, like, the suburbs of Chicago, the niceness of everything, it looked way cleaner and better anyway. It's a little different. It's different than your run-of-the-mill New York or LA type movie. Yeah. You also get some Jamaican scenery. You got some Mexican scenery.
Chasing Danny Trejo.
And if I see cactuses or if I see a palm tree, I'm
right.
Like,
exactly.
I'm down.
The one thing I loved about this movie, and we'll have to do this movie for Warehouse Beast sometime, but the scene where they're chasing down the monkey, and I can't remember the other guy's name, and they go through the mall. And they're having a shootout in the mall. It reminded me of Invasion USA with Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
And so I really appreciated that they had this shootout in the mall.
Yeah.
In the jewelry store?
In the jewelry store.
It was wild. It was wild that they were just firing their guns down the street.
Yeah.
Like, you're a DEA agent trying to retire. This guy is just a high school football coach at this point. And you guys are firing live rounds onto the street. Like
driving on the
sidewalks. And it's one thing, I mean, I know cops do insanely stupid things when they're trying to get their man, but holy shit, you talk about innocent bystanders.
Yeah.
Like, there's
no way nobody got killed.
Exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, no one miraculously got hit by a car, and no one got hit by a bullet.
Yeah.
Like,
also, why was nobody in the jewelry store taking advantage of the shootout?
And just grabbing jewelry.
And just filling their pockets full of jewelry.
I know. I would have.
Yeah.
I would have.
Because that's what would happen in today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with all the looting
For sure.
nonsense.
Exactly.
Pocket full of diamonds.
So we're all going Mark for Death.
Yes.
Mark for Death.
Yes.
Mark for Death on that. Mark for Death. All right. Mark for Death gets that. It's 1-1. We're going into number 3 here. Acting.
Oh boy.
And now, see, when you grade these on acting, you usually, depending on who the person is, you usually can't grade the main actor because they suck. Most of the time, it's like Chuck Norris, Steven Seagal, Dolph Lundgren. No disrespect, Dolph Lundgren. I think like your best action hero with the best acting, honestly, is Bruce Willis.
Probably.
He's the best. He's probably the best out of all those action stars. Arnold is probably close second just because he's got good charisma.
I'd throw Stallone
and
near the top two.
Stallone, I would put at the bottom of the top because the whole demeanor kind of throws me off a little bit. And sometimes he has some bad delivery, but the rest of them, Jean-Claude,
you got to grade on a scale.
Yeah, you got to grade on a scale. There's Jean-Claude and all of them. They're all bad. They're just bad. So, and it's not that we don't love them. They're just bad.
Yeah, some things are more passable than others.
Right. So then you got to look at the side characters, your supporting cast, your villains, and the plot a little bit to really kind of help with that. So, as much as I love Keith David, he wasn't as good in this one as he would be in like another movie. Little cheesy. He's Keith David. He's cool. Nothing against him. I'm gonna go out for justice on this myself. William Forsythe is like,
yeah, he's wild.
He's wild, and he plays it really well.
Yeah.
And I think all the side characters kind of do as well.
Who you got, King?
Sorry. The Jamaicans don't do it for me, dude.
I know. I knew you.
I know there's
you're holding that against the Jamaicans.
No, it's not about Jamaicans. It's about the flavor. Yes, it is about the Jamaicans. Not because I hate Jamaicans. It's because the dialect is so unbearable to listen to.
See,
sometimes
I really dug that.
Like, I think
it was fun.
It was fun. Yeah. But the bad guy.
Give us some of it, Kenny. Give us some of it.
Jamaican.
Nesta dead. Who do it? The white boy Hatcher.
I want him dead. I'm not into that. I think having like a few side characters that are like that are fine, and some of them can be really good in certain movies. In this one, I thought it was over the top. Too much. I'm willing to be the asshole here.
I'm going to go marked for death. I am going to go marked for
the
death.
acting because you like all the Jamaican actors.
I thought some of the
no, they probably weren't even Jamaican. Most of them
Out for Justice were terrible.
Like who? Who you got?
All Richie's goons.
Yeah, some of them.
They're terrible.
Well, those guys are always bad in every movie. That's
Bobby's old lady.
They're cannon fodder.
You know, ew.
The sister did pretty good
At times.
It's got Danielle Harris.
Yeah, but she did.
Don't do that.
She's a bullet catcher.
Listen, I love Danielle Harris. You know I do, but
I know you do.
She didn't have the speech.
No, you know what? Ever since you met Scout Taylor, you have You lean more that way than you do Danielle. Now you're kind of just like, forget about Danielle.
There's a split there.
There is.
Yeah.
I will never, ever betray Danielle.
And this director must like her because he had her again in this one.
Yeah.
Had her in Halloween 4.
Yeah. Listen, this is nothing against Danielle, but Scout was cool.
She was cool.
You know she was cool. You met her too.
I did. I'm the friend. She's the friend. Yeah, no, I'm going Mark for Death. I know you don't like the Jamaicans and stuff, but to me, that's the
The way
coolest
you
part
word
of
that,
that
it's like
damn
I don't
movie.
actually like Jamaican people.
Brandon's not. There's not a racial thing.
I like Jamaican people. It's just I didn't like
One
the
love.
Yeah. I don't like reggae, and if that makes me,
I kind of like reggae.
I don't
I
like
got a lot of
reggae.
reggae.
I don't like reggae.
We're two beach guys, though.
Yeah. I don't like reggae, and I don't like the Jamaicans in this movie. But I don't. It's the movie, and it's a weird voodoo shit. It's all right. It's different.
It's the dark magic.
Dark magic.
Yeah, I'm going Mark for Death.
Okay. You just do whatever you gotta do. Okay, listen.
I'm dead. Cliffhanger's better than Jurassic
Oh
Park.
my
I know
goodness.
That's wild work.
He's been waiting to use that one.
I'm glad you said it in person.
Can't even look your direction.
Yeah. I'm not even looking at you.
He won't look
I
at
can't
me.
look
He
at you.
won't even look at me.
I can't look at you.
I'm going to have to go out for Justice on this one. They're close. They're really close. But
They were. Neither one of them's real strong.
no, but William Forsythe's so despicable.
But
in that.
Yeah.
again, guy, we don't watch these movies for the acting
no.
at all.
No.
Like
We put it in the category because we do it for every movie, but
Yeah.
it's not. We probably don't even need to do acting in these movies.
we're here for the action.
Yeah. Which is the next one. So, action and kills in Out for Justice versus the kills and action in Mark for Death.
What's your favorite action scene or kill
So,
out of both movies?
kill wise, see, this is where it's different because I like the pool scene, the pool room scene,
Where
the
he
bar scene.
puts the ball in
the cue ball in the or whatever.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I love that. It's one of my favorite things in a Seagal movie. But as far as death wise, I will say that him chopping one of the brother screwheads head off with the sword is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And not only that, I thought that was quick and swift, and he cut his head off, which is wild. But then he gouged the other brother's eyes out and broke his back with a back.
Threw him down an elevator shaft.
Threw him down an elevator shaft in Seagal overkill fashion,
Yep.
and impaled him. That was wild.
Surprised he didn't press the button and watch the elevator squish.
Which is why, as much as I love all the action in both these movies, and I love that pool scene, that pool cue scene. If we're doing that and kills, dude,
I think you got to go Mark for Death.
the screwhead, both screwhead brother kills were awesome.
Yeah, I think as good as Out for Justice is as far as action goes.
There's a lot of breaking limb. I feel like there's more breaking limbs.
Yes.
in Mark for
It's
Death.
more violent.
when he broke that one dude's arm in the jewelry
Yes.
deal, and the guy gets back up,
and it's
and
hanging.
it's just hanging.
Yeah.
I mean, ooh.
Well, he kicked that dude in the leg at the end too, and snapped his leg, and then he broke. And right before he killed the first screwhead, he broke another guy's arm. He just straight up extended his arm, put it over his shoulder, and he's done that in several movies. But yeah, there's a lot more. I think there's a lot more violent in this one.
It was.
I'm going Mark for Death on this.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Mark for Death. The first Screwface brother.
Yes,
That death is so cool,
yeah.
man.
Just-
I mean,
They're both cool.
they're both cool.
but just how quick that happened.
Just how cool.
Like,
cut his head off.
Reverse it, cuts his nuts,
Yeah,
and then
Yes.
chops his head clean off.
yeah, it's wild.
Quick. I will say the last half of Out for Justice, that shootout
Oh yeah.
is badass.
Yes,
in the
it is.
apartment.
It is
When he blows that dude's leg off
Yes.
from the knee down with that shotgun.
rough.
And then the way he dog walked Richie's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, this is unrelated, but it's not completely unrelated to action, but what you're saying. When Screwhead threw that firebomb in his car, and they had it pinned, and he had to crawl at the front.
Yeah.
Did everyone think what I thought? Man, if this was old Steven Seagal, he would have never got through there.
His stunt double would have never got through there.
Yeah. If this was 10 years later, he would have never got through there. Dude, and how... I'm just going to say it, and I've been a defender of Steven Seagal.
Yeah, because he's got two Van Damme guys here.
Yeah, and I love Van Damme too. I love Steven Seagal, and I don't think he's a legitimate badass like Van Damme is, but I do love his movies, and I love, like, even though it's more showman stuff, I like that. How can you run like that? I know we've talked about this, but I can't get over it.
Yeah.
Dude, that flailing arms thing is wild. Wild.
And not only in the beginning of that movie did he chase Danny Trejo like that, but then there's a scene where him and Keith David are coming into frame and come around the corner, and he's still running like...
Yeah, he throws his arms up. It's like he's like swimming. Like it's weird because women don't even do that. So like it's almost like he's doing it as a technique, like he's supposed to be going faster. Like his face and his mannerisms seems like I'm doing this for fastness, but it's not actually making you faster. It just makes you look retarded.
I mean, maybe it is making him faster, and we're really the assholes here.
I mean, that could be. I mean, when's the last time I don't know when the last time I ran. So I mean, I might try it.
I got tons of problems.
Yeah.
With Seagal. One, who taught you to run?
Yeah.
Why did your parents not correct that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you should have been lashed for that.
And also, it wasn't as bad in Marked for Death, but in Out for Justice.
Oh, dude!
What in God's name? Why is your wardrobe like that? Why are you wearing a sweater vest, a button-up, sleeveless sweater vest,
and a beret
with no shirt on underneath it?
Yeah.
And a beret, looking like a G.I. Joe action figure.
I know. It was weird. Well, in Marked for Death, he was wearing that dragon on the back, too.
Yeah, I actually thought they were...
had the two dragons right here.
I actually thought, before I really looked at it, they were two teddy bears or something.
Yeah.
But then it zoomed in and they were dragons. But, like, I was hoping they were teddy bears.
Yeah, see, how he looked at the beginning of Marked for Death, just like, it was almost like Hard to Kill, like just all black shirt and ponytail. That's it.
Black Mach 1.
That's like Steven Seagal's signature look back then. Just do all black loose shirt, black pants, black shoes, just ponytail.
Here's a category for you. Is he dressed worse than that, or is he dressed worse in Fire Down Below with all the fringy jackets?
Dude, Fire Down Below.
I'll take the fringe jacket. It's ridiculous. I'll take the fringe jacket over all that Japanese kimono shit. Because, dude, what are you doing? Like it's like you're. Well, I tell you what. Actually, that stuff's not as bad as what he wears now. Like he looks like a grandmaster, like a ridiculous.
Ever since Machete.
Yeah. He looks like Machete all the time now.
Yeah, well, he's a
Machete.
It's a little bit of a.
I don't like sitting here mouthing Steven Seagal. It doesn't make me feel good.
Just make better choices.
But yeah, please, Steven. Please, Steven, make better choices for me.
It's too late.
Do it for me. For me. Yeah, he's done. He's ruined his image. He's ruined everything.
So are we tied now going into the last category?
We actually are. We are tied. It wasn't planned, folks.
Villain.
Best villain.
Man.
The Creepy Brothers man, or William Forsythe. You can throw in some other mid-level baddies and the low-level baddies if you want to also, but that's basically what it comes down to. You got Voodoo Magic Man, or the crazy William Forsythe. Richie.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
I'm gonna go Richie.
Yeah,
just because he's so despicable.
Okay.
I'd like the whole Jamaican. I'm not like Brandon. I like the whole Jamaican angle on this movie, but I think Richie's just like that high-level bad guy that he's doing.
It was a little before its time. I felt like
it's chaotic.
It could have been in the late 90s. Like Marked for Death almost like felt like it could have been in the late 90s. It was crazy.
Yeah. Richie was just so unhinged and unpredictable.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think we give down. Yeah. Just edge it out for justice.
I think so.
Yeah.
I thought Screwface. I thought that was a good villain.
Yeah, he is.
That's a creepy voodoo shit.
I see. I think if you're gonna go that route, to keep it grounded, you can. Oh yeah, he's got a brother. Brother. It makes sense, the magic and stuff. He can be more places at once or whatever. Be creepy, give the illusion of fear, and that's how he keeps his power. I get that. He should have just been one guy, no brother, and actually been really magical.
So do you remember the scene? They kind of did make him a little magical when witch doctor lady
Yeah.
is doing that thing, and he woke up from his dream.
Yeah.
And like knew that she was doing that.
Yeah,
to
apparently,
him.
he recognized it was her because he found her later and sacrificed her.
But then we just totally go away from that, and he's got a twin brother.
She's the only witch doctor in Chicago, I guess.
Yeah. Apparently,
easy to find.
Yeah. That guy knew exactly what to do. Did we ever see him again? He didn't die, right? He was just going to be a drug push. He was the middleman, right? He was the mule.
Oh, yeah. No, we never saw him. The Colombian guy.
The Colombian guy, yeah.
It's always the Jamaicans and Colombians, even in Predator 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he got
Now,
killed.
who's really the racist here?
Scorpio is ready.
I thought he got killed.
You know, I think maybe he did.
Did he?
In the
And I just forgot.
in the bar. Remember they showed up at the bar?
Yeah, they did the shootout at
And
the
then
bar,
the
but I don't remember
Jamaican
him
people-
being there.
Maybe he was.
I thought it was a different guy. The guy who went to the witch doctor. I don't think you saw him again. I'll have to watch it again.
Yeah.
I don't remember watching.
Right.
I don't remember seeing him again. It was
because after they killed those guys in the bar, they basically just took them out of the equation and took over the.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
Drug
was.
deal.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I just missed him in there because there was a lot of shit going on.
Blink and you miss.
I know. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, looks like we have a winner. Out for Justice barely edges out Marked for Death 3-2. Not a bad ending. Not too bad for me. I still like Out for Justice a little bit more. Let us know in the comments below what you think. What you think would have won, and let us know what you think about these movies. And Steven Seagal's running. Be sure to like and subscribe. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. Once again, thank you very much. Send this to your friends and share it. We'll all share it.
Any Jamaican friends you might have out there?
Yeah, please. Please do. Yeah. Only love.
One love.
One love. HH. That's a deep cut for people. Anyway, you might have anything else to say?
Nah.
What do we got coming down the pike, Andrew?
Next month we're talking about doing Rush Hour 1 versus 2.
Yes. I've been wanting to watch those.
Two banger movies right there, man.
Yeah.
And I think they're pretty competent.
And our wives can't get on to us because there's no titties in those. You said.
No, there's
Yeah.
not. Those
Yeah.
are PG-13.
There's just Snoopy.
a lot of good action and a lot of good comedy.
Yeah.
in that. So
Yeah, we don't cover a lot of comedy either, but we do somewhat when it's related to other genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once again, let us know. Be sure to like and subscribe. That way you don't miss anything in the future. Thank you all so much. We're out of here.